and welcome back to our prairie farmhouse. I'm Tammy. My husband Chris, he is busy on the tractor moving rock as we continue the landscaping project around our backyard patio. The Texas sage and Mexican petunias that I planted have really done well, thanks to the irrigation drip lines that Chris installed. I am continuing to add fall touches in the house, and today I am putting together a fall arrangement for the kitchen island. I had some dried florals left over from the arrangement that I made for the mantle, so I think it will look good to have coordinating arrangements in this space. To have a candle lit throughout the day, especially when I'm cooking in the kitchen. Don't worry, I know this looks a little dangerous to have near the dried flowers, but I will be sure to move it over when I'm done in the kitchen. I am going to bake a chocolate chip pumpkin bread recipe from Lemon Grove Lane blog. You can follow Leslie on Instagram at Lemon Grove Lane and visit her website for more yummy recipes. For this recipe, you mix together 1 1/3 cup all-purpose flour. You can use gluten-free if that's what you like. A teaspoon of baking powder, a 1/4 teaspoon baking soda, and a tablespoon of pumpkin spice, 3/4 teaspoon of kosher salt. Then you combine 2 eggs at room temperature, 1 cup of maple syrup, whisk in 1 cup of pumpkin puree and 3/4 cup olive oil. Mix the wet and dry ingredients together. Then fold in the dark chocolate chips. The recipe also calls for 2 tablespoons pepitas, but I didn't have those. Now I'll pour it into a loaf pan that I have lined with parchment paper. is ready to bake. I will just put it into my preheated oven at 350 degrees Fahrenheit for about 50 minutes. While the pumpkin bread is baking, I'm going to mix up some dough for a yeast bread loaf. Just checking to see if the pumpkin bread is done. Oops, almost slid out of the oven. Not quite done. I'll leave it in a few more minutes. Back to the yeast bread. Cover it now and let it rise. The pumpkin bread is done and it smells so good. top it with a simple glaze that Leslie also recommended. You just whisk a 1/3 cup of powdered sugar, 1 tablespoon of milk, a 1/4 teaspoon of vanilla together in a small bowl and spoon over the entire loaf. Even though it's getting a little late, Chris and I just have to have a slice while it's still warm. This morning, I'm putting some mums in the urn planters on our patio. And I'm bringing out a pitcher of flowers for the table. It's such a beautiful morning. I'm gonna have my tea and a slice of pumpkin bread out on the patio. course, I'm not truly alone. Pumpkins in town the other day, so I had to bring some home. I'm gonna add them for fall decor inside the house. I'm gonna wait another week or two before decorating with pumpkins on the porch. Some hot days are in the forecast ahead, so I'm hoping after that the fall weather will be here to stay. Sylvie just doesn't know what to make of these big pumpkins. For dinner, we are going to have the yeast bread loaf and some tomato soup. I'm actually going to make some grilled cheese sandwiches with the bread that I baked. a simple, delicious meal, just perfect for the fall season. Look at all the new growth on my rose bush since I cut it back just not long ago. All the flowers are still looking good as we head into the fall season. Thank you all so much for watching. If you're new here, I hope you will subscribe, and I will see you all again here real soon.